Imagine a world where millions of people live in harmony with nature, Africans are properly fed, and the planet is better protected. That's the world the Great Green Wall aims to build. Traveling through the world's largest desert in a truck, you will see how it is turned green. Welcome back to Genesis. In today's video, we'll look at how the Sahara will turn green. Before we proceed, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell for regular updates. Africa's Great Green Wall is unlike anything you have ever seen before. It's an 8,000-kilometer wall of trees stretching the length of the continent. The brainchild of the African Union, this movement transforms the lives of communities and their landscapes by creating an ecosystem that will help sustain life on Earth for generations to come. The Sahara is a vast and unforgiving desert, but it wasn't always that way. When humans first moved to Africa 10,000 years ago, the land was lush and green with plenty of water to support human life. Over time, though, climate change and extensive deforestation left the region devastated and barren. This state of affairs has been devastating for Africans, too. The lack of food and water has driven countless people from their homes in search of better living conditions across borders or even continents. When Chinese President Xi Jinping came to Ethiopia in 2015 and committed to the world's largest green infrastructure project, the Great Green Wall, little was known about the initiative. Since then, the project has developed into a Pan-African movement whose success lies in its diversity. More than 30 African countries have joined together to plant forests from Senegal to Djibouti in order to counter desertification and halt climate change. By 2070, the Great Green Wall will stretch from Senegal in the west to Djibouti in the east and be home to millions of people. This initiative is one of the world's biggest ecological programs, bringing food security and livelihoods to millions through restoring damaged landscapes. A refuge from the heat and sand that surround it is provided by the citrus crop. Winds blow sand into the air outside the low village walls, inviting desertification, a process that drains the life from fertile land and transforms it into a desert, frequently as a result of drought or deforestation. It has swallowed 2% of the combined territory of Egypt, Mauritania, Mali, and Niger. The situation has become so dire that some are calling for a Great Green Wall to be planted across Africa. This wall would be made up of trees and other vegetation, designed to keep sand from shifting from one region to another in the face of climate change. Only 4% of the Great Green Wall's original goal has been met, and an estimated $43 billion would be needed to achieve the rest. With the likelihood of completing the barrier on time dwindling, organizers have shifted their focus from planting a wall of trees to attempting a mosaic of smaller, more durable projects to stop desertification, including community-based efforts to improve lives and assist the most vulnerable agriculture. The Great Green Wall is a massive tree planting project. The goal is to literally turn the Sahara Desert green by growing a wall of trees through the region. This reforestation project started in the 1970s, but many trees were cut down for wood and work to replant them has been more recent. More trees are also planted in front of dunes near the water in an effort to protect the dunes and keep them from moving. The village has replaced straw cottages with cement brick ones and purchased more sheep, goats, and poultry using the orchard's income. In order to prevent the villagers from having to pay extra for water in the desert, it also included a solar panel to assist in pumping water from a communal well. In the garden's curved rows, moringa, sage, papaya, and mango trees that can withstand dry weather are planted. To increase water retention in the plot, they are positioned such that their roots spread inwards. Senegal is home to lush gardens, growing fruit and other produce for the daily needs of local communities. The country's success relies on the Sahara Forest Project, a coordination of efforts by governments, NGOs, and community groups that has created more than 20 circular gardens, or arcades, where farmers can grow much of what they need. The Great Green Wall is, at its core, a story of hope for many people across the planet. It demonstrates that the world's poorest continent has what it takes to turn back the Dust Bowl and rebuild Earth's natural carbon sink, providing a boost in food security and livelihoods for millions of people along the way. Do you think this will be a revolution? Let us know in the comment section below. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.